Oh, stop it, Brandon! Slaughterhouse would be better than Blue Beetle. Man, I am super psyched. He said something else about Blue Beetle. I'll see if I can find it. But I am super psyched about Blue Beetle. I got my tickets going to IMAX.
I have tepid expectations with Blue Beetle, even though it debuted with 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is good for it for the word of mouth.
I did not know that. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun movie. It's not gonna be the greatest thing ever, but I think it's gonna be fun enough.
It's an origin movie, it's fun.
Yeah. I don't what were you going to see it, Sergio?
Definitely have plans to. Actually, I don't know. Chill was hitting me up. Chillmonger was hitting me up to potentially go see it on the Thursday night, man.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that works out. But definitely, regardless, I have plans to go and watch it, man. Gotta support the Latino superhero. We're finally getting a leading Latino superhero on film. I'm super excited, man. I mean, I think I'm kind of my expectations. I wouldn't say they're tempered, but I know what, like, we're not gonna get some reinventing the wheel kind of superhero flick, but I think it'll be a fun film. You can kind of watch, eat your popcorn, and take the family to go and just be entertained, man. And I think that'll be okay, and we never know, might be surprised, pleasantly surprised. It might be something a little bit more, so yeah.
I think my main takeaway from this movie, because James Gunn did a terrible decision by announcing a soft reboot, whatever bullcrap he's doing. I think my main thing is, how is Xolo as this character? Because I feel like once, it doesn't matter how bad the movie's doing, he already promised that Xolo is moving on.
Yeah.
So everybody else in this movie, the creative wise, side characters, can go away, and he can just reset him, but just keep Xolo. So let's see if the audience falls in love with him like they fell in love with Tom Holland, and he's kind of like the DC Spider-Man.
You know what? I think that's fair. I think because moving forward, we know he's gonna be in Gunn's new DCU, right? Like, now, is he able to pull off this character? Is he able to bring that kind of that fun energy, the charisma, right? And I think, I mean, I haven't seen it obviously, but just off the trailers, I think he's gonna do the character justice, man.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think he'll be okay. I'm sorry?
You watch Cobra Kai?
Yeah, Cobra Kai is okay. Yeah, I enjoy it for what it is.
I love Cobra Kai.
Yeah,
he's really great in it.
He's great on Cobra Kai. He was a big sell. When I heard that he was going to be Jaime Reyes, I was like, what this, like, who else was going to play the role?
He's been fantastic for like 5 years, and he actually
So his casting really sells me. He's a big reason I'm excited. And Blue Beetle is just a really underrated character. It has the potential to be really cool. And even though Gunn hasn't seemed to 100% confirm that this will take place in his rebooted universe, he's kind of implied that it could, it could lend itself, or it could potentially, be part of the universe, which I'd be good with. But
I think today or yesterday, he did say on Twitter or X or whatever it's called now, that the movie doesn't take place in his universe, but the characters will be in his universe. So I'm not quite sure what that means, but
I think he's thinking production wise. Like, all these movies up until Aquaman, he had no hand in. So that's why he's saying that, like, these are not my DCU movies. These are still DCEU, because I did not create these. I wasn't a part of the guiding hand.
Yeah.
So whoever he cherry picks from here, when they go and hit that, it'll be under his vision, under him and Peter Safran's lead. And I think that's what he's trying to separate, but he doesn't want to explain it in business terms because it's going to turn people off, I think.
Yeah. I see that a lot. So what, like Horgeek said here, at least the tracking for Blue Beetle has improved a lot. No longer a pure disaster in pure disaster territory, which is in part of was it, I think, yesterday. it came out that 27 Latino organizations are going to unite and support this, you know, and
As they should.
that's what I was saying for a while. I was like, yeah, man, like how Black Panther was very important for the like the Black community and just like and everything, and it also resonated with just other audiences like altogether. You know, it's like I hope this kind of the same thing for the Latino community. It's like yeah, this is what we want to see, but hopefully it resonates with other everyone else as well. You know, I hope, I'm not going to say this is the next Black Panther. I'm not saying that by any means. Don't get me wrong.
Nowhere.
But at least the support and stuff like that. I just feel like
give you a first step.
Yeah. So it's good, and he's already well liked in the Hispanic community. So that's
I think, as important as box office numbers are, I think this is one film that as long as it's well received, I don't think the numbers all that matter, man. I think it could be one of those kind of almost like Shazam #1. It was just a gem. It didn't do huge numbers, but for the most part, people seem to it was an endearing film. I think this is something that's kind of like a similar. I'm getting a similar vibe. We don't need like even a 50 or a 60 million opening. I think word of mouth, if it's received good, I think it'll have a little bit of a legs, and people will go and check it out.
The only thing that worries me with that is that Xolo himself has said like it needs to do good. Like he said that in interviews.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if he hasn't brought that up, then I'm like, yeah, you're 100%. Like this can do okay and we'll be fine. But the fact that he's put it out there that he feels like it needs to do good, I feel like he feels like his job might be on the line.
Man, it's tough. It's tough. You know what? And like Blue Beetle is probably. I mean, a lot of these films with the DCU have been in tough positions now. But Blue Beetle, now listen, you can't even promote the film. The actors can't promote the film, and that is such a big part. Like it can't be overstated, man. Like how important it is, the actors to do their media circuits and all of that, promotion. So they can't do that. You have, even though Gunn has said that this will have a place in its DCU, it's not his DCU. It's still from the old regime. So you still have I think you're gonna have a skepticism from people who are us nerds who are into this shit, and even just the general public, right? I mean, it's kind of falling in between the cracks. It's in a tough spot, man. So I think I'm honestly I'm gunning for it. It's like the little engine that could, you know what I mean? Kind of just I'm just hoping, man, people kind of endear themselves to this movie and and it does okay, man, because it's important, man. It's like you said, first, dope character. Jaime Reyes is a great character in the comics, and I think Xolo is a rising star, man. We gotta let's do it up, man.
Yeah. And every time they said a Blue Beetle story, like in Young Justice, they did the Blue Beetle story, was great. It was such a great run.
So awesome in Young Justice.
Yeah. Oh man, it was so good. Graduation
Even
Day
in Batman Brave of the World, Brave
Yeah.
and the Bold, he was great in that too.
Yeah, Brave and the Bold. Like I said, Graduation Day was super fun, and it's becoming a continuation. So now it's going to become another a monthly thing, because it did so well, which is great. Like dude, every week or every month it came out, I bought it in Spanish and in English. It's like, so I had both, which is awesome. And now it's becoming a continuation. So like usually when he's on screen, it does good. Like he has a good story at least. So now let's see, as its first movie and stuff like that, can this character do it? Because I think Xolo is gonna be able to play the character well, but hopefully it's written well, and that's my concern.
Yeah,
I think the main key, and hopefully they're hiding this from us, is that they somehow integrate the other two Blue Beetles that they're skipping.
That'd be cool. Maybe somewhere at the end,
and create some history there, and they're kind of mentoring him.
Mm-hmm.
And they just haven't revealed it because maybe there's just like cool actors, or they wanted something to be a surprise for the film.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be cool. It'd be cool, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Where did I leave off with that? Yeah, so Perp Minded said that's the main reason I'm going to support the movie. Also, Blue Beetle, interesting character. I want to see if they go Young Justice route with this character. I hope so.